Well, hi everybody. How's everybody doing out there? I hope you're doing good. Thought there'd be a lot more happening today, but the news day's not over yet. Um, Maybe we'll find out some stuff on Rachel tonight. Who knows? Who knows? Um, I'm going to do a quick reading, and it's more about testifying to Congress. And it's about somebody of whom I know nothing about, except he was counselor for the president. And I guess he quit or resigned. I remember that because it was my birthday, October 17th of 1917. So he's been gone. He hadn't even been working for the president for a while. Was it 17 or 18? This is 19. It was 18, I'm sure. He hasn't been gone that long. So, this should maybe even be easier to do, because sometimes it's easier to do when I don't know nothing about somebody, and I know very, very little about this guy. He's never been that interesting to me, and I haven't read that much on him. But he definitely... I don't even think I'm going to use these for him. Those are usually the cards I use for politics, but let's just use this one. That's pretty. We'll set it over here, maybe to show up. So let's see. We're just going to do a... We're going to do a quick Celtic cross on Don Mcgahn, just to see what's going on and to see what it says about him coming in to testify. This is a yes or no. Was he going to testify? And of course, we all feel eventually he's going to have to testify. You know, he's not Superman. Neither is Donald Trump, even though he thinks he is. And so eventually they're going to all have to. But anyway, let's see what's going on right now about this. That's an extra card. So let's just see. Don McGahn, are you little booger, you. I know you don't love the president. I know you don't have any feelings for him except probably ill feelings. So let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. How does it feel when somebody steals all your power? Does it make you angry at them? How does it feel? It'd be interesting to see what opens up and drains the soul out of people that work for Donald Trump. It'd be really interesting to see what it is he does to them. I don't believe in demonology or whatever. I just don't. I know we attract to us what we want to attract to us, but at the same time, I'm just wondering what it is about him that drains people of all their morals and all their soul. Look at Lindsey Graham. So let's see what's going on with Don McGahn. Oh man. Secrets, secrets, secrets. We got the moon here. He is really, really, he's holding secrets that could take the whole presidency down. He is really, really, even though he supposedly cooperated with the Mueller investigation and all this kind of stuff, he didn't really cooperate. He talked to him, but he didn't tell him what he knew. He didn't even come close to telling him what he knew. And he knows that what he knows could bring bring the whole top of our government down. Wow. Look at that. Of course. That's just what I said. How about that? Thank you. Thank you, Rannick. My guide's coming through good for somebody that just decided to throw this up real quick before I go to town. Yeah, he knows that he could tear everything down. And the foundation of this reading is heartbreak. Because of course if he tears our whole government down, it's going to heartbreak the country, but I don't think anything would be more heartbreaking than seeing Donald Trump tear our government apart piece by piece every day and put us in more danger with our allies, put us in more kiss up to these people in power like Ken Jong Young or It's an age thing. I'll blame it on that. Duterte in the Philippines, yeah. Saying how wonderful all these dictators are. So I think even though Don Mcgahn, if he testifies, it's going to bring the house down. And the foundation of the reading is a broken heart. Maybe it'll break his heart if he does it, but I don't think so. And I don't really think it's going to break the country's heart any more than it's already broken. And it sure not couldn't divide us any more than we're already divided. So, in the recent past, we've got the Knight of Swords running in there, and that sure wasn't him running into Congress to testify, so maybe he thought, I still think it's more Stockholm Syndrome. I started to say maybe he thought he really would never have to testify. That Donald Trump would just keep pushing this book back and pushing it back till he was out of office, and then he wouldn't have to deal with it. But, he just wanted to get out of it. He wanted to get out of testifying. You notice this card's running away from this tower and the secrets and the heartbreak. Because he knew that's what would happen if he testified. And in the present now, this is weird. So is he going to come in before we think he's going to come in and shine some light on this? What's going on here? There's no way the sunshine's shining down on Don Mcgahn. And there's no way that righteousness and light is shining down on the president. And there's no way that the president's going to keep pushing this stuff so far back that it's never going to come to the surface. It's coming to the surface. So maybe that's what's going on in his head now. He's thinking if he does talk, it's going to spill all this light on what's been going on. In the near future, quickly, okay, yeah, judgment. He's gonna have to go testify. Whether he wants to or not, he's gonna have to go testify. And that's all there is to it. That's just all there is to it. And we have Mueller in here again. So maybe he might end up, if they force him to testify and he comes in, which he's going to come in. If they subpoena him, he will be there. I don't know what he's doing showing up here in Don Mcgahn's reading, but maybe Mueller testifying makes Don Mcgahn realize that he has no choice, that he's going to have to go ahead and do this. Oh. So there's more secrets. A lot more secrets that Mueller didn't bring out that if Mcgahn testifies will come out. I mean, lots of stuff that the American people haven't even heard about yet. If there's any such thing, as good as a lot of our news organizations have been. But yeah, it's really going to bring out some really deep secrets. And he has a lot of mixed feelings about it. Him going in to testify makes him feel like a spy because he was so close to the Trump organization, even though I really do feel like all of them, once they get in there, they're going to open up their mouth and all this stuff's going to come pouring out. He's also had a threat against him. He's been threatened not to testify. He's actually been threatened, and maybe some of his family, although I don't see his family close around him. But he's been threatened not to testify. So the outcome of this is somebody taking the higher ground, but they're taking it the long way around. So it will probably take a court case and a subpoena, maybe to getting warrant a subpoena, because I think he's already been subpoenaed. But anyway, it's going to take some legal work to get him in there, because he's going to fight this. He's going to fight this. We have the higher ground guy, but we have him upside down. So he's really going to fight taking this higher ground. And like I said, I don't know anything about him, although, and I'm not saying anything bad, but I personally don't feel like he's got a good aura. I don't feel like he's got good energy around him. And everybody does at one time or another, but it's, if he had it, it's been gone for years. His energy's been gone for years. And that's what comes up, and we'll do the sun shining shows that yes, he is going to testify. There's no reason to draw any more cards. They're going to fight him to take the high ground. But they're going to win. Look at this. The 7. More swords, more law stuff coming. 8's higher than 7, yeah. They're going to win. They're going to end up getting him in there to testify. So anyway, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it today. And if anybody wants a personal reading, it's Lynn Tarot Readings at gmail.com. This is terrible when you can't even remember your address. I'm sure that's what it is. Lynn Tarot Readings at gmail.com. I've got 2 or 3 different emails. That's why I was thinking about that. And yeah, at gmail.com. Lynn Tarot Readings at gmail.com. And I want to thank everybody for subscribing, everybody that hit the like button, everybody that watched the 2 videos I put out yesterday. And hope you all have a wonderful day and a wonderful weekend if I don't get back to you before the weekend's over, which I probably will. And bye, everybody, and thanks a lot.